I, Dr. Joginder Nath Gadok of 2 Plant Close Sutton Coldfield, Birmingham B73 5DH. My email joginderg@gmail.com have sent a letter to the Right Honorable Theresa May PM by register post on 11th of July 2016 at House of Commons. The letter reads, Honorable Madam, the Prime Minister since 1980 have been forwarding my letters to either the Department of Health and Social Security and later to Department of Social Security and to Department of Health. I have proof that the Prime Ministers were aware of the medical experiments amounting to tortures that were at the instructions of both the Conservative and Labour governments. These departments won't act honestly unless they are instructed to do so. I also have evidence that the Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India and High Commission of India at some level were bribed, pressurized to act on behalf of the UK government to deprive me of justice. Also, Mr. Anthony Raju of Human Rights Council of Delhi, a lawyer, was bribed or pressurized by Mr. Nigel Mason for the Treasury Solicitor of Government Legal Department, to whom I had specifically asked in February 2016 to stop dealing with it. I have put forward to the Queen Bench Division of the High Court of Justice, where I lodged my claim number HQ 12X0465 on November 6, 2012, that both governments were involved. The intelligence services stole my document at once, but more than once. The first time it was late Honorable Callaghan, former PM, had sent me a numbered reference card to my complaint which got stolen. The second time, the internal document released by Mr. Sims, Solicitor of Inland Revenue, for my case at the tribunal for my pension as a tax officer of Inland Revenue of Her Majesty Treasury, were also stolen. In 1985, Dr. Sain GP, 3 letters addressed to Department of Health and Social Security were again stolen. However, I do have proof of what was in those letters that some English people helped me out with. In 2012, the Department of Health threatened me to withdraw my case, otherwise they would take action and I would have to pay heavy costs. The Treasury Solicitor wrote me my case was against the National Health Service and not against the Secretary of State for Health. My respondent are Her Majesty Government and the Secretary of State for Health. I have lost over £2.5 million by not being able to reply to the Housing Society via letters for years. These letters were for registration of the shopping plot. This was because I was geriatric zombie state with stupor and complete dullness of brain, combined with fogginess and inability to understand and walk properly. My comprehension and understanding were at the extremely low level or non-existent. All of the medical reports are missing, withdrawn by DH, and proceeding of severe disability missing from the court and from the Department of DSS. It is the Department of Health that stole it. They keep on committing more crimes and punishing a person who had been already tortured, which is disgraceful as well as dishonorable. The torture inflicted upon me will last until the day I die. I shall never recover from the multiple symptoms and few diseases that were created by torture and inflicted by 5 psychiatrists, 3 endocrinologists, one GP Dr. Brown, and 1 Brown. A total of 8 scientists and 1 GP, all under the National Service, inflicted the pain and torture. The Prime Minister herself may kindly, most graciously and judicially stop crime being committed on me, act judicially and award me justice, sickness benefit as well as a mobility allowance from 1980, civil service pension as a tax officer, the department that comes under you, on medical enhancement compensation, and also compensation as Honorable Prime Minister may think fit. Above all, clear my records, chronic mental illnesses, as which I have never received treatment for such illnesses as per Dr. Passy, Head of Department of Psychiatry report. These were billed to carry out their intended brain operation, saved by once running to Russia, and above all, Dr. Sen, an Indian Bengali GP, 3 letters to DHS. Thank you.